How can you grow a small trading account very, very quickly? Now, right off the start, I'm gonna say right now that what I'm about to show you, you're gonna think it's just a total scam.
Nope, this is a scam.
But I 100% promise you it is not a scam. With that being said, some very, very important distinctions here. I am not implying that, hey, you watch this video, you sign up, and then all of a sudden these gains start to happen. That's not what I'm getting at. I am saying that once you have knowledge, once you have a strategy, once you know how to build trade plans and manage risk and all the important things that we as traders need to have, well, once you have those in place, this is an area of the market that if you have a smaller account, I think is worth a very, very serious consideration on your part. So what I'm talking about here is the world of options, and more specifically, NDX options. Now, before you go, oh, options, they're too risky. They're too complicated. I could never understand or learn them. I totally get it, but I'm gonna offer you something at the very end that will help you with all those issues. So please don't run away because you're intimidated by them. They can be made very intimidating. They can be made very advanced, but they don't have to be made that way. So just stick around to the end and I'll address that. But what I wanna walk you through is just show you the results of one of these options. And well, it pretty much speaks for itself. So let's go through it. So we're looking at some information here, and I want to start off with the low of the day for this option, which was right there at 60 cents. So our first quick little lesson to show you how not complicated options are. How much money would you need in order to take part in this trade? Well, the way options work and the way you answer that question is whatever number you're looking at, just multiply it by 100. So in this situation, the lowest this option contract got was 60 cents. So 100 times 60 cents means if you had $60 in your trading account, you could have taken advantage of this opportunity. So that's all you needed was $60. So when I say small accounts, if you have at least $60, and like I said, you could have participated and gotten involved in this trade. But let's keep on moving. So the question becomes, okay, well, how far did this option move? And right there, when we look at the high, you can see for the same day, it went up as high as $37.25. So I want to reiterate, this is all occurring in the exact same day. This option went from the low of 60 cents to a high of $37. So when we consider what that percentage is, well, just a small little 6,108%.
Seriously? Seriously? Seriously?
Now I know, Clay, that's a faulty calculation. You are assuming that person bought the very bottom and sold the very top. How likely is that? Extremely unlikely. So let's just do this. Let's say you were only able to capture 10% of the move. So that's it. You were only able to get 10% of that. I mean, that's still 600%. That's crazy. 600%, assuming you were only able to capture, like I said, only 10%. You know, let's say 5% of the move. That's still 300%. So again, yes, you've got to be disciplined. Yes, you need to know what you're doing, because if you don't, these things will eat your lunch. That's why I started off the whole video saying you've got to have a firm foundation of knowledge and understanding and risk management and all that. But you have those things in place, then options, more specifically NDX options, can be a great tool for you. But if you know nothing of options, and like I said at the start, go check out this free class I put together, the Day Trading Options Big Basics. I'll put a link down below. And that is totally free. It'll get you started into the world, explain terminologies, how options are working. I mean, you already know a little bit about options, right? In order to figure out the prices, you just multiply by 100. But there's some other things that need to go into it that in that class will get you started. And again, it's totally free. I think it's like 28 minutes long. So set aside a half an hour. Get yourself involved in the world of options, because as you see here, there are definitely some opportunities at some very, very quality gains. But again, to reiterate for the third time, you got to know what you're doing. You've got to have a strategy. You've got to know how to build trade plans. You've got to know how to make decisions in terms of what you're looking at from a technical perspective. But you get those things in place, then this offers you an opportunity to take smaller amounts and start to grow them in a rather quick way. So if there are any other questions or anything like that, leave those down in the comment section. And again, go check out that free class and get started in the world of options. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.